to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Hill. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. Spinning past him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Right to the 3. 8.
51 to Mike. 50. Tackles.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Express. Check 24. Check 24. Back.
Gun.
Alert.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
20.
Now Newton. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Great. 8. Express.
Now it's Newton. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
51, Mike 51. Blue Dan. Big Dan. 8. Come.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check 52.
Great.
Mike 51.
Now Newton. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
All right, now. 230.
Check 53. Come on, baby.
On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jakeem Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Tavecchio to add the PAT. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over
Let's go,
first
boys,
and
let's
10
go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got you. Shift! Watch the shift! Shift! Hey!
Express!
24! Watch 24!
Throwing again. Newton. He's going to air one out. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Watch twist!
On 2nd down, it's Hill. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Newton to throw. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marcus Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
51 the mic, boys, 51. Let's make these babies cry all the way. Let's go. Drive on. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check it out, read.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Newton. And he's going to go down again. Quan Alexander in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Say. 20. Great.
55.
Here's Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that
he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Jack 16. Hey, Alpha.
He don't want it.
Let's go.
Roethlisberger will throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hey! He's 20.
He's checking. Echo. 10. Under 10. 10.
Express!
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now Newton on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
8.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Express! 8.
Motion. Check.
Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to look deep, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Xavier Woods with a pick, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level...
And this is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And a rout is on here in this first half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to get.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Kendricks able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Newton now to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Play action. It's Newton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Sean Williams brought him down.
They run it again with Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Eight. Gotcha. Short. Go, Mike. 20. 51, Mike, 51. Express. Switch it.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Gun, gun, gun.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, here we go.
What is?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Lindsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Get ready. Check 24, check 24. Shift, shift.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Greg.
Come on, boy, 51. I got one. 51's Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have.
There he goes right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 44 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D.
Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Black 30.
Jimmy Smith is on the running back.
Again, they run with Hill. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Now a first down carry, it's Hill. Into the secondary again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see.
He's got a man complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Newton now to throw. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Newton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 4th down, Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Hill. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Block 80. 50.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Check.
Hey, exit.
Lucky.
No spacing.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They run. It's Hill. He finds an opening past the 40. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They're going with Lindsey, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Set, like 20.
Check, 53's Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Black is good.
And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Run, run, run.